Alright raiders, the new information regarding 4th expedition just dropped, and this time we're not getting skill points, we're getting different types of rewards, so let's head into it and let's check what Embark has to say. Going from the top, the 4th expedition is almost here and it's bringing some exciting changes. Each expedition we run, we learn something new and look for ways to improve. This time around, that means shaking things up with an updated reward structure. Right, so what Embark is basically saying is that they improved the entire system, right? They improved the expedition, they want more people to do the expeditions. This is what they talked about last time. They noticed that very few people were doing the expedition, right? So the rewards are gonna be good this time, right Embark? Right? Let's continue this. Complete your 4th expedition to earn the first level of new Zenith outfit. Alright, I guess this is the new outfit, perfect. Prove yourself with the expedition challenge, and instead of skill points, you'll earn blueprints to jumpstart your topside adventures and raider tokens to keep you looking sharp every step of the way. Right, so we're no longer getting skill points, but we're getting blueprints, so you basically reset your entire character and all of your progress, give everything up to basically get the blueprints back. Does this make sense to anybody here? Tell me I'm not crazy. So before you were getting, like, you were exchanging your in-game items and you were trading them for something that you couldn't get from the game, which were the skill points, and at this time you're basically trading your in-game item for in-game items, so you're giving up all of it to give some of it back. I don't understand what is happening in Embark, but this is starting to remind me the historical drop for Diablo for the mobile phones.
We don't have any plans at the moment. Do you guys not have phones?
Let's go ahead. The departure windows will be open between 7th and till 21st, so 14 days window. You will have 14 days to sign up to complete the requirements, and all players who have signed up will depart out automatically. Okay, so a lot of people ask this question. Yes, everybody will depart at the same time on the same day, which is going to be 21st of July. Everybody is departing at the same time. As with all the previous expeditions, completing your caravan does not count as signing up for the expedition. You still have to sign up during the window. The last call feature will also be active during this expedition in case you miss the window. Alright, perfect. Expeditions are a personal progression that players complete in order. Alright, how to do the expedition? We all understand this. Complete the caravan, wait for the expedition window, sign up, complete the challenges, then you can get the catch-up. If you didn't do previous expeditions, we will take a look at that as well. And then everybody is departing on 21st. Rewards. The rewards depend on your personal progression, which means that if you're doing your 1st, 2nd or 3rd expedition, you can check your rewards here. Perfect. So this applies to the 1st, 2nd and 3rd expedition. This means, guys, for any of you, whether this is your 1st or 2nd or 3rd expedition, the rewards are all here. All right. These are the rewards for your 1st expedition. These are the rewards for your 2nd expedition. And these are the rewards for the 3rd expedition. However, if some of you already did 3 expeditions and now you're doing the 4th expedition, this current one, it's called mystery rewards. So players embarking on their 4th expedition will no longer earn skill points from expedition challenge. Instead, you'll receive blueprints and raider tokens delivered after your departure. The number of rewards you receive is based on damage dealt during the departure window, using the same threshold as a previous expedition. Note that unlike skill points, these rewards have no catch-up mechanism. This is the first time we are trying the mystery reward system, and we will be monitoring it closely to see how it performs and analyze your feedback. As always, we may make changes. Who in their mind thought this is a good idea? What feedback? What feedback do you guys need? This is all wrong. We don't want to be doing expedition to trade in-game items for in-game items. This makes no sense. Blueprints. Each completed departure objective rewards you with the blueprint. With 1 blueprint. Keep in mind that these blueprints are temporary, will reset when you depart on your next expedition. These don't even stay. The damage challenge rewards are safeguarded against duplicates, meaning you won't receive the same blueprint twice. However, this protection does not extend to the blueprints you have carried over in Ermul's vault. So you can literally get duplicate item even if you already use like Ermul's vault. Come on, this is just lazy. This is literally just lazy. You could at least code that if already somebody put so much time and effort into expanding the Ermul's vault and putting those 5 blueprints in the special vault where they already carry over the blueprints, then at least please don't make this duplicate. It's literally lazy. Why not? Why not? Like, what is the reason? This is again just another reason for people not to do the expedition. What are the blueprints? Heavy gun parts, starting with heavy gun parts. Complex gun parts will be padded stock blueprint. Why not medium gun parts, for example? Standard barrel 3. Muzzle. Okay, vertical grip. Wait, where are all the like magazines and some good attachments like silent, like what? Venator, Rascal, Allspray, Trailblazer. Okay, there's Anvil, good. Bettina, Hullcracker blueprint. Alright. Tempest, alright. Volcano, Dolabra, Aphelion, Wolfpack, Power Descender blueprint, Snaphook. Alright, so we're basically missing Equalizer, we're missing Jupiter, we're missing Bobcat, we have Survivor blueprint. Alright, I mean, the blueprints are hit or miss, you know, like, okay, I don't know. I'm really missing Bobcat, Jupiter there. That would literally be nice, but okay, whatever. 150 Raider tokens will be rewarded for completing each departure objective. Unlike blueprints, they are permanent and will not reset with the next expedition. Okay, so we're getting 750 Raider tokens altogether if we do all 5 steps of the expedition. So we're doing the 100,000 damage altogether. And these are the rewards. So for the expedition, alright, new cosmetic, Zenith. Expedition indicator icon. Nobody cares about that. Damage challenge rewards 1 blueprint, 150 Raider tokens, and 12 star spaces, 48 total, and catch up on my skill points so from previous ones. Wait, but what about these consecutive buffs? There's nothing? 15% base XP boost, 18% scrappy material boost, 80% repair value increase. So there's nothing when it comes to the repair boost and stuff. Cosmetics, alright. Zenith outfit, okay. Patchwork outfit is complete. Doing your 4th expedition will unlock the first step of the Zenith. Alright. Bonuses. Okay, the bonus skill points from expedition cap is at 15. Alright, I understand. Embark already told us previously, I think 2 expeditions before, that they are gonna cap the skill point and that they're gonna come up with something interesting. This is not interesting. Nobody cares about some blueprints to reset your entire character to find them somewhere like for free. Consecutive buffs. Consecutive buffs are granted the raiders that continue to do expeditions in a row. The XP boost, scrappy material boost, and repair value increase are capped at 3 levels. Also, this is capped as well at 3 levels, meaning that if this is your 4th expedition in a row, the boosted values will be maintained from your 3rd expedition but not increased. Alright, so this is like a hit or miss situation where basically if you decide to not do this expedition, you lose everything, and at this point doing this expedition will just maintain the previous bonuses. So I guess besides the useless icon, the blueprints, which are easy to find anyway in the game, and the Raider tokens, you're just keeping the bonuses for repairs and XP boost, which, so these are basically the only bonuses worth doing the expedition. You need to do 2 expeditions in a row in order to increase the buffs, which means if this is your 3rd expedition in a row, you will get all 3 levels of the consecutive buffs. If you miss 1 expedition window apart from the first one, you should have the 2nd level of the consecutive buffs. Alright, interesting. Ermel's Vault. You can purchase up to 5 Expedition Vault slot system at Ermel, which allows you to store items that you wish to bring with you on your expedition. Alright, trials. Just like the previous expedition, new trial season will start as soon as the expedition windows open. Can we talk about trials for a second here? I mean, didn't Embark say on the last expedition that they were saying, oh, you know, we reworked the trials because they were getting pretty boring and the trials were basically just like unenjoyable. And they said that Embark said this because of the trials were like get hit by lightning. So they came up with something new, and I remember exactly the first trial after getting hit by lightning at the end of the season was to open a freaking computers. Guys, please wake up. This game is huge. There are so many possibilities. Is that the best that the creative team can come up with, to open computers? Like, what is next trial? Run in straight line for 5 kilometers in the game? Or, I don't know, slide 100 times during one raid? What are we doing here? Unfortunately, I'm getting really frustrated with this game. And especially with the entire expedition. I'm not doing it at this point. Like, what for? To then rebuild all the workbenches? You know what would be great reward? Maybe for players, that if you would start with all workbenches workbench is on level 2, you know, I wouldn't mind then, but I don't want to be running around looking for sentinel cores or something from like straight up from the start again. And then at the pace that the game is currently going through, the matchmaking and the cheaters and the dupers, I don't want to be upgrading my stash, my workbenches to level 3 in PvP lobbies simply because it's broken right now. I don't want to be looking for rusted gears for hours to find one, and that would be my only loot bringing back from the game, because I will be dying a lot because of people shooting me in the back. I was streaming this week and we died 6 times in a row on PvE servers, on PvE lobbies, doing Queen. And you know what is the problem? The problem is not the matchmaking, because if I'm in PvP lobbies, I fight back. I know I'm in PvP lobbies. The problem is if you have a friendly lobbies, 5 of them, and then 6th one is just absolute PvP hell, and you have no idea that you are in this lobby. That is the problem, because you're getting used to your previous games. People don't shoot back, people talk to you, so you go for Queen and you bring your Jupiter, you bring your snap hook, your mines and everything, and then you start fighting the Queen. 5 minutes later, a guy with bobcat shoots you in the back because you were in a PvP lobby, because the matchmaking is broken, because it put you there for some reason. Nobody knows the reason, you know. And it's not just me, it's people commenting this, it's people that I know, it's people that I talk to, and it's people that never knocked out a single raider in their life. They have 0 knocks in the game. Zero, absolutely none. And they get placed in PvP lobbies. Like, why? What for? You know, what is the deal here? So I'm not going through upgrading my workbenches in PvP lobbies. Trust me on that. At this point, it really feels like Embark has no idea what to do with the game. Trials are gone, like the 2x modifiers are gone. We have trials like opening computers. Matchmaking is busted. No information so far about the dupers, the cheaters, the problems that are currently going on through our creators. The problem is that they promised on like huge things for the game, and it feels like the less they are able to deliver on this, the more they just keep quiet. There's just radio silence. You know what would be great? And I know a lot of players will hate me for this, but since the economy has been ruined by dupers, global wipe of all accounts, everybody gets reset and we can reset the expeditions. But the only problem is they cannot do it because they basically promised that there are gonna be no wipes in the game. And I understand all the casual players. You guys are gonna hate me for this, for saying this, but I think that would stabilize the servers a little bit. That might stabilize the matchmaking a little bit, push people more towards like PvE again. Because at this point, a lot of people coming from PvE, they dupe the items, they have full stash, full inventories, they start playing PvP because there's nothing else to do in the game. And you know, even if I try to play Queen, there's one time slot during the day where I can play Queen. And you know what? I'm at work during that time. So what can I do? You know, if I want to play PvE on our creators. But there's Stella Montis 3 times a day, a night raid. So, you know, we can do that. So yeah, with that, enough yapping. Embark is ending this one with, we understand the frustration of new players that are only now starting to do their expeditions. We need the new players are not the problem. It's the retention of the remaining players of the game. What new players? Who are the new players of this game? In my comments, it's mostly people that are leaving the game, not the people that are entering the game. We need to find the right balance of rewarding our veteran players. Yeah, so you just failed. You literally just failed. But also give new players fair and fun ways to catch up. Nah, dude, our creators is about veteran players and retaining the player base, not about new players. This is a continuous effort and we'll keep you updated as we have more information to share. Let us know what you think of these changes. So give us a survey. Give us a survey to tell you what we think about this before you create the expedition, or ask the community what they want to see in the next expedition. I'm sorry, I'm just sounding a little too frustrated with these changes. I mean, I don't know what to think about our creators anymore. It's just becoming really weird, and probably I'm still frustrated from the previous games that I played last time on my stream, where I just got like backstabbed in PvE lobbies constantly because the matchmaking system is busted, and this is making me not wanting to play the game anymore, you know? Yep, this is the fourth expedition, Raiders. Let me know in the comments what you think about fourth expedition. If this is your third, second, or first, enjoy the catch-up mechanics. And if you agree or disagree with me, let me know in the comments. I'll see you there, Raiders. And with that, I'll catch you later. John Raider, out.